What's going on, everybody? This is like a not really a confession video, but it's like a confession sort of. So, I'm not coming at nobody really. I'm just getting this out there because I really don't care. I know what I am. I know my motives, and my reasons are valid. Well, even if they're not valid to you, I still think they're valid, and I think I'm still a true fan of this team. So, and I'm not like no other team ever again. No other team other than the Philadelphia Eagles. So. Alright, so before I was an Eagles fan, I was a Bears fan. I just somehow, well, I didn't somehow nothing, but just I didn't really have no feelings for the team. Like I set out, like if you asked me who my team was, I said, oh, my team the Bears, and I wasn't like when it come to game day, I would watch the Eagles. I wasn't shooting the Bears at all. And like somebody asked me, who your team? The Bears. I'm like, oh, if you're a Bears, then why are you watching the Eagles? Like, I don't know. I just like to watch the Eagles. I like to watch them. I follow them. Because here's how I was before I became an actual fan of the team. Decided to make it official and say it. I wasn't paying no attention. I wasn't watching them. All the time I watched them was when they had them on like CBS or on Fox TV. When they had them on TV, that's when I watched them. So it's hardly ever, because this is Philadelphia. I don't live in Chicago. So, and that was pretty much like that's it. Like I didn't have no feelings for the team at all. And yeah, I know my intro says March 2011 to infinity and eternity. I know that's what my intro says, but it's the truth, and I mean it. I'm not a fan of this team. I don't consider myself a bandwagon fan at all. A real bandwagon fan is if the Ravens won the Super Bowl last year, like, oh, after that, I'm gonna be a Ravens fan now. They just won the Super Bowl, and year before that, I probably won the Super Bowl last year before them, but if I like decide to become a 49ers fan because they're winning because of Kaepernick, and if I decide to become a Steelers fan because they win again, if I decide to become a fan of the Patriots because Tom Brady do nothing but come back and win games, then that's a real bandwagon fan. I didn't jump teams in the middle of a season. I jumped in the off season, not first day of the off season, but I just decided, like, you know what, I don't really have no real feelings for this team. It's like being in a relationship and you have no feelings for the person you're with. So why put yourself through the suffering and the pain of being with someone you don't like or want to be with? Not that there's something wrong with them, but you don't like them at all. That's how I was as a Bears fan. Like, you could say I was confused. I mean, it's fair to say I'm confused because I'm watching the Bears. I mean, I'm watching the Eagles, but I wasn't watching the Bears because I was a Bears fan. This is how I was. I was a Bears fan, and I wasn't paying Bears no attention. I was a Bears fan saying, watching Eagles every Sunday. I was reading Eagles articles every Sunday. I was having opinions on the Eagles every Sunday. I was like, oh man. It's like, you couldn't say I was an Eagles fan trapped inside a Bears fan body. You can just say that. It's fair to say that. Because I was a confused fan. I'm still trying to find, sometimes it takes a while to find out what you really like and how you are as a person. I mean, y'all that want to come out page and call me bandwagon, I'm right here. Come on, write some comments in that comment box. I don't care. I know my motives and I know why I became a fan. I sure as hell didn't become a fan because they signed Nnamdi Asomugha, they signed Jason Badden, they signed Cullen Jenkins. Ooh, we going to the Super Bowl. We going to win the championship. Ooh, yeah, we got these guys on our team. Now we going to shut these niggas down. Cullen Jenkins going to get sacks. Going to stuff the run. Jason Badden going to get sacks. That wasn't my motive at all. That was not my motive at all. Don't you think that for a second? Don't you think that for a second that was my motive? Because that's not my motive at all. I became a fan of this team because, like, you know what? I follow this team by article. I read on this team. I don't read nothing on the Bears. I don't follow nothing on them Bears. And so why not become a fan? I made it official and all of a sudden, like, you know what? I kind of like this team. I even got a Julius Peppers jersey, but then again, like, feel like I wore that jersey one time on a Bears game. They lost. And I was like, I wasn't mad, but they lost. But like, you know, we can't win them all. So I wore that jersey. Like, I still got the jersey upstairs, but it's Julius Peppers Bears jersey. And you know, I respect this team, how they are historically and as an organization, but I don't feel nothing for them like as a fan. I mean, they're a good team. They're an alright team. Not this year, but I don't feel nothing for them as a fan. So why put myself through the torture and like a team I don't really have no feeling for at all? So like a team that you actually have a feeling for. that you feel looking for from within, and not that you just say it as a, like, say anybody answer the question, you just say it randomly. I just say I'm a Bears fan. I'm not paying no personal attention. I'm not paying no attention. All right. It's like it's like ending your teen years, still trying to find yourself as to what you actually are and who you actually are. It's like that as an example. You know, it's just that simple. I mean, for me, it was more complicated than it seemed, but in the end, it took a while. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I know I'm probably going to say on this video, y'all probably going to say I'm a fraud. ADP, you a cool dude. I respect the hell out of you, man. I respect some of your friends too in Tiny Chat, but those that want to call me a fraud, y'all can just shove it up your comments up your ass. And I know in that Tiny Chat, if y'all was there and that saw me in Tiny Chat that one day on Sunday, I think, I got asked who was my all-time favorite Eagle. I was like random said Jerry Miles because I've been a fan for like 2 years. I know some great Eagle players. I know some great Eagles players. I know most. I actually know most, but I didn't like get a chance to actually like see them play. I've been watching the Eagles for like since I was like 5 years old actually. Now I'm too young I was probably too young to remember anything about the Super Bowl, but I've been watching this team for a long time. So now I'm only 17 years old. So, but my real all-time favorite Eagle is I actually got two. Number one is Hugh Douglas, and number two is John Runyon. But for my number one, Hugh Douglas, hands down. Good player, solid player for us. But yeah, you know, he was a solid player for us. Hugh Douglas is my all-time favorite Eagle, and John Runyon is my second. So, you know, all in all, that's pretty much it. I got my reasons out. I know what I am. I'm a true Eagles fan. I'm an Eagles fan to the core. I'm an Eagles fan from within. I always have been. I just never really noticed it till like it took me like a while to find out figure it out myself. So y'all that want to call me a fraud, go ahead, call me a fraud. I know I'm not a fraud because I know my motives. My reasons are valid, and I'm a true Eagles fan. A real bandwagon fan that switch teams every year or switch teams from a loser team to every winner or every Super Bowl winner. My team lose 1 week, like I'm a 49er, so my team lose 1 week. Next week I'm gonna go like the Patriots. They lose next game. I'm gonna go like the dang on next winning team. That's a true bandwagon fan. Take like Miami Heat fans, so even though this isn't basketball, the team getting blown out. They were getting beat in the end of the game. I forgot what game it was. I think it was like the Spurs game. I think that was it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I forgot what game who they were playing in that series in the playoffs. And it's like the whole, like almost everybody in the stadium left. And then as soon as they heard, oh, the Miami Heat coming back. Oh, everybody wanted to come back in. The officers weren't going to let them come back in. So they played. They came back and won. That's a real bandwagon fan that leaves games. Oh, you know, I had no faith in the team. I have faith in this team. I believe in this team. I actually love this team as a fan, as a person. And I know my motives. I'm a true fan. I got the balls, come on and say the truth. I'm not afraid of the truth. All in all, that's that. Peace out.